we didn't accomplish what we wanted to accomplish as far as winning the championship. Everybody who was in that gym, we grinded. So I love those guys. I get emotional to talk about them because that was a special 4 years of my career, coming off of Achilles, and they helped me through a lot. So.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Around the Association. Now, Kevin Durant, Phoenix Suns trade, he finally spoke out since landing there, talking about everything from his time in Brooklyn. The fans, showed him love. They did a special press conference, of course, with the fans in there to, kind of go ahead and get Kevin Durant, ingratiate, his new fan base, the Valley of the Suns, to kind of watch him. And he had some things that, I didn't think he would touch on, but he ended up speaking on it in regards to being disappointed in what Brooklyn was not able to accomplish with the talent that they had assembled. And basically saying, Kyrie Irving, actually that trade request and then trading him off was kind of, I guess Kevin Durant last straw, because he was like, he was such a big identity for the team. Not only that, anybody that remember that Kevin Durant has set up for him and Kyrie to be really a package deal for Brooklyn. They wanted KD, but KD said, you got to bring me Kyrie. And so, after that, did not work out. Then it really kind of falls back on the players because they kind of got everything they wanted at every bell and whistle. Steve Nash, they got him out of there. It wasn't really more that the franchise could kind of do. I think they had a pretty good role players built around them. Of course, Ben Simmons is a shell of his former All-Star self. But they had a pretty good team in Brooklyn that should have done more than win one playoff series with both of them there. Now, take a listen here as the fans cheer KD on, and he gets emotional talking about that transition from Brooklyn.
I want to know, what was your reaction to Kyrie's trade request? Is there any part of you disappointed that you couldn't have finished what you started?
Yeah, I was upset that we couldn't finish. I thought we had some good momentum. We were finally building the culture that we always wanted. I felt like every game we were building our chemistry. But I didn't know what was going on with Kyrie and his situation with the organization, so I didn't really focus on that. I only focused on what we were doing on the court, and it was a blow to our team. It just took away our identity. He was a huge, huge part of what we do. His game, he's a Hall of Fame player, a great player that can do everything on the floor, and we relied on that. So without him, we didn't have a clear identity. So that was tough for me to stomach, and I love playing with those guys throughout the year. I felt like we had dudes that were stepping up and doing stuff that they didn't do on their previous team. So I enjoyed everything about it, and it was tough to not finish the season, but I just tried to move forward as quickly as I can and try to figure something out for myself, but also still focus on trying to rehab and get back. So it all happened so fast, but I'm glad it worked out this way. It was a lot of ups and downs, but I love the grind. So, and everybody in Brooklyn loved the grind too. So I built a family over there. They're gonna always be a part of my journey. So we didn't accomplish what we wanted to accomplish as far as winning the championship, just like I told him, but I enjoyed the grind. And everybody there, we tried our hardest every day, regardless of what was going on in the media, what was going on with our teammates. Everybody who was in that gym, we grinded. So I love those guys. I get emotional to talk about them because that was a special 4 years of my career, coming off of Achilles, and they helped me through a lot. So I don't have anything. So yeah, it was terrible how some stuff went down, but at the end of the day, I love the grind, and we all love the grind there in Brooklyn, and I wish them the best going forward. They got a bright future.
As you look back on that time, I know how much you guys wanted to win a title. Why don't you think it worked there for you guys together?
We just didn't get on the court enough. I think when you seen James, Kyrie, and myself, it was amazing basketball for 17 games though. But you need, in order for you to win a championship and be a great team, you just need more time on the floor. It's another story about why we didn't get on the floor together, but we just didn't get enough time on the floor. And those are Hall of Fame players that I learned a lot from every day, and I'm wishing them the best as well. It just didn't work out.
So yeah, I mean, there you have it, man. Kevin Durant, he was, very transparent, to be honest with you. He hasn't had the, sometimes he's had his moments, with the media, but he's starting out on a really high note, praising, what Phoenix has already built and saying he's trying to ingratiate himself, to the team. And he seems to be, of the understanding, hey, this is my second team since I left a championship situation in Golden State. I think as your career kind of gets along and you look at some of the decisions you've made, now I could be totally wrong on this, but looking back at it, it's like, man, I sure wouldn't have hurt Golden State chances last year when they won the fourth. That could have been my third championship. Now, I understand he wants to do it kind of where he's the, the main focal point, which he got the 2 final MVPs, but everybody understood Golden State to be Steph Curry's team and that he was deferring to Kevin Durant while he was out there. So I guess that's why he would leave, and hey, I can't knock it. That's that man's decision. But when things don't work out, like the Phoenix Suns, man, this is a landing spot that I really would like to see, Kevin Durant do well here, because this would be kind of a travesty to kind of come off of 2, finals MVPs, losing the finals because you got hurt to Toronto, and then leave, request everything you want in Brooklyn, get everything pretty much what you wanted, and for it not to work out. So let me know what you guys think, man. Be sure to put your comments down. I'll be sure to read those. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Click that notification bell. I'm gonna holler back at you later. Have a great one.